Hola, chica.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
I am recovering. I'm still good. I have a little raspiness in my throat, but hey, we've got a great show coming up today. We've got
Yes.
we've got he's a newcomer to Tejano music, but he's not really a newcomer because we have to kind of get past that. Not every singer that gets new to the industry is really new. They
Correct.
they pay they've paid their dues. They've gone through and they're just making changes, and that's what it is. And this guy, he's got some really good music. I really like his music, and he's a pretty cool guy. I like what he's doing, and he's making moves and making some changes. And I was talking to a good friend of mine, Gavino, from Gavino Promotions,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Man, you got to talk to this guy." And he sent me some of his stuff, and I was like, "Yeah, let's put him on." And so
Yeah.
I think he's going to be really really awesome. I can't wait to see how much he moves forward in the business, man. And so I'm kind of excited.
I
But
think he's new to, we could definitely say he's new to podcasting, right? Coming on podcast.
yeah, that's for sure. But no, it is this is the nature of the beast that we live in today. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
sure is.
uh,
Well, I'm
uh,
glad he's coming on so he can, be out there, get more exposure, and people could start following him. So let's bring him
yeah,
on.
let's bring him on here. Okay, well, we'll start off with that intro. It goes like this. Oh,
Ahora, ¿cómo le explico que ya no soy? Hay alguien
you know
más en
what?
tu corazón. Oh, all right.
Thank you very much. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to announce that it's Rey Arturo Rios. That's I just started. I just sounded off the intro. Rey Arturo, how are you doing, brother?
Nice. I was song. Get excited. How you doing? Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Well, hello. Well, already we've got Gavino on here and Vivian Chavez. Hey, Vivian, thank you so very much for joining us, sweetheart. I really do appreciate you. Hello, Gavino. As we were just talking about you, brother, your ears were
Yeah.
probably ringing, and thank you very much for bringing Ray to us. You want me to call you Ray? Ray Arturo? What do you want me to call you, brother?
Fine. Rey Arturo is fine.
Rey
Okay.
Arturo. All right. Yeah. So
Yes.
Joe Avila says, Hola, amigos. Saludos from San Benito, Texas, home of Texas Conjunto Music Hall of Fame and
Yes.
Museum. And you know what? I was there a couple of months ago. And if you have not gone to the museum, the Hall of Fame Museum, it is amazing. They got so much stuff. And they've got this section, this small section for, it's not a small section, but they have this section for Freddie Fender.
Mhm.
Amazing. Just amazing. And Freddie Fender's daughter actually brought some more stuff that's exclusive to the museum. So you got to go check it out. Definitely something that's really awesome. Yolanda Gonzalez Aldaco. Man, I'm sorry, Yolanda. I know I messed up your name. I'm sorry. Saludos, Lawrence. How are you doing, sweetheart? So, Ray, how have you been, brother? What are you up to? And what's going on, brother, man? Dígame.
Well, I'm very good. First of all, I want to say thank you for the invitation. I feel honored and privileged to be here with you tonight. That way I can showcase and demonstrate my music to all our fellow Americans and all our brothers and sisters from Mexico City and all over the world. I feel privileged and thank you for having me here.
Well,
You're
thank you so very
welcome. Thank
much,
you for
man.
coming.
Yeah, definitely. We're glad that you're here. We're kind of excited. We like sharing music for new people. I mean, Barbie knows that we don't pick what music people hear. We give people the opportunity to tell us what they want to hear. We don't
Right.
choose music. We believe that good music needs to be heard. That's what we believe. It's not up to us. It's up to the fans. The fans decide, not us. So we always have an open door policy for everybody to come in. Vivian Chavez says, "I want to go there one day." Listening from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Thank you,
Vivian,
Vivian.
yeah, I hope you get there, sweetheart. You just keep making it happen in your mind. It'll happen in real life. Trust me. So, uh, Ray, just a little bit of background. You've been singing for a long time. I said it earlier in the intro. You're not new to singing. You've been singing for a long time. So,
Well, yes.
give us a little background. When did you start?
Well, actually, I first started in 1993 when I recorded my first CD. Well, with Ramon Ayala and Los Bravos del Norte, they recorded my first CD. So, that's when I recorded my first CD. But through the years, I've been recording music. And here I am. Here I am in 2024. I'm going strong. I've been doing shows in Mexico, all over Mexico, and here in the United States. And we're starting to do a little tour here in the United States. And I'm excited. I'm excited to bring my band to Texas, to California, anywhere the wind takes us. So, and we're recording new music as well. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be with my fellow Americans and to make it happen. And I hope they like my music, and I hope they like me as a person as well. And thank you for having me. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, I'm sure. I mean, well, we were talking a little bit before we started, and I mean, you're a swell guy, and I'm sure they're going to love you as much as we do. But it's good to see that you're expanding yourself, and what that's a tough thing, I think, for a lot of artists, because sometimes artists, they get comfortable and they only want to be in a bubble. I know when I was I helped out a lot of local bands, and they only wanted to do the local things because it was safe. They never wanted to branch out or do anything different because they were afraid that they weren't going to be successful. But when you move out from what you're normally doing, that takes courage, and to believe in yourself and to say, this is what I want. That's courageous. And but that's also a good thing. That's how you grow. So good, that's good on you. That's a good thing that you do that. I really do appreciate that you're willing to put yourself out there and move forward, because that's definitely a good thing. Buddy Salcedo says, shout out from DFW, from Dallas Fort Worth, saying, great to see you all. Norma
Hi, buddy.
Michigan. Hello, Barbie. Hello, Lawrence. And hello, Betty.
Hi.
How you doing? Our good friend from San Antonio, Rick Valderrama.
Hi, Rick.
Saludos. How are you doing? Vivian says, hi, Barbie. Hi, buddy. So, hey,
Hi.
there you go. And, that's good that you started out that way. I know you've done a lot of different types of music. I went through your catalog because I always, whenever I'm interviewing somebody, I go through their catalog and I listen to it. Now, you and Barbie, y'all have a connection because y'all are both from the Houston area, which
Yes.
is cool. Uh, but I mean, Houston's huge. That's a
True.
I
lot.
was born. I was born in Houston. I
Yeah,
was born in Houston, Allen, Texas, all my life. Yes.
yeah. So that's cool. I mean, it's wonderful that how it is. It's different. We don't realize how our paths cross. Even though
Right.
Texas is huge. You said you're from McAllen, and you're like, it's only 5 hours, dude. It's like 9 hours for me from where I'm at. Texas is huge. It's big. It's not that small.
True story. Woo.
But I will tell you this: your music is good. Let's go ahead and listen to the first song that I have from you. This is "Como Le Explico," which is the song that I wanted to get out there so that we can get a baseline of what kind of music that you play. It's really it's a modernized norteño cumbia that I believe that you're really going to like, you're really going to enjoy, and it's got a great rhythm. It's just fun to dance to, and it's going to hit. I know it is. Puro Pedo Talk Show is here. Hey guys, how you doing? Let
Hi,
us know
Puro
who's on your
Pedo.
let us know who's
I-
on your show so that we can get you on there. Get Ray on your show. That'd be cool. So let's go ahead and take a listen. This is Como Le Explico from Rey Arturo Ruiz. It goes like this.
vea su amor, porque ella tiene a alguien más que le da felicidad y no soy yo. He llegado tarde y no sé cómo le explicaré a mi tonto corazón que se enamoró. Yo le dije 1000 veces no te enamores, pero no me hizo caso. Ahora cómo le explico que ya nos ganaron, que hay alguien más en tu corazón. ¿Cómo le explico que alguien más nos ganó tu cariño, que se equivocó de camino por haberse enamorado de ti? ¿Cómo le explico que fue un error enamorarse de alguien que no iba a fijarse en un tonto como yo? Yo le dije 1000 veces no te enamores, pero no me hizo caso. Ahora cómo le explico que ya nos ganaron, que hay alguien más en tu corazón. ¿Cómo le explico que alguien más nos ganó tu cariño, que se equivocó de camino por haberse enamorado de ti? ¿Cómo le explico que fue un error enamorarse de alguien que no iba a fijarse en un tonto como yo? ¿Cómo le explico que alguien más nos ganó tu cariño, que se equivocó de camino por haberse enamorado de ti? ¿Cómo le explico que fue un error enamorarse de alguien que no iba a fijarse en un tonto como yo? Ahora cómo le explico, yo no tendré el valor de decirle que ya no hay lugar en tu corazón. ¿Cómo le explico?
Dun, dun, dun.
I heard you singing while the video was playing.
Oh my God. I thought I was muted.
Ah, that was good. I mean, Maricela Gonzalez, how are you doing? Santiago, thank you so very much for joining us. Ana V. Castillo, hello, Lawrence Indio, and everyone. How are you doing, sweetheart? Thank you so very much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Vivian says, hey, it was a great song, vocals and instruments, and wow, just wow. I told you guys it's a progressive. It's what I like. It's just new. It's different, and it's fun. It's fun to listen to. It's a great song, but it's a great bass line. So that way you can get to know a little bit about Ray and how his songs are constructed, and kind of get to know a little bit more about him. And that's why we want to hear these songs. So that way it gives you the opportunity, you the artist, the opportunity to fall in love with his music. And just remember, Rey Arturo Ruiz. And that's how you request it and say, hey, Como Le Explico is the name of the song. It's a great song. It's a beautiful song. Tell me about that. Tell me about about first, where did you get that song from? Second, where did you shoot the music video? And then who's the girl in the video that's playing the Guido all wrong?
That girl is Marichui. She's out of Puebla. She's my second voice, and she helps me when we're on tour. And she sings beautiful. She sings beautiful. And, the song is from a friend of mine. His name is Tony Escobar out of Puebla. And one time he offered me some songs, and I listened to him, and I was excited. I said, I want that song. I want to record that song. And I did. I recorded it in Reynosa, Mexico, with Luis Daniel Perez. And then we did the video like 2 miles from the Popocatépetl. That's the volcano in Puebla. And there was a little hacienda there, and we recorded it with a whole band, and it was really nice. And then come to hear like a week later that that volcano that you could see it from a distance. It exploded. Well, it let out a little bit of lava and what have you, and it was like, wow, we were excited. But anyway, yeah, we kind of, what?
It erupted, so that was kind of crazy that
Yeah,
you were there. But also Puebla, that's where the Battle of Puebla happened. That's where we get Cinco de Mayo, by the way.
right.
So
It's a
kind of,
beautiful place. It's a
yeah.
beautiful place over there. I've been promoting in Puebla for like the last 3 or 4 years, and we've been doing shows in Puebla, and we've been touring, doing like what we're doing now with TV stations, and we've recorded several videos over there in Puebla, and I really like the place because they have like 380 counties, so they have a lot of people over there, and it's really really beautiful. It's beautiful
Yeah,
over there.
I think we have the misconception of what Mexico is. If you have not been to the country, you really don't understand the richness that it has, of the diversity of people, and the country and what it looks like. Because it's very much like the amalgamation of what Texas is. Texas, we have our own deserts, we have our own mountain ranges, we have our own highlands, we have our own hill country, we have our own coastland, and Mexico has exactly the same things. We just don't see it because what do we see is what we are shown, and a lot
Mhm.
of times it's just the desert portions that we see in movies and the urban disarray that's in news. We don't ever see anything, hardly anything past that. And if we see tropical stuff, it's always southern, deep southern Mexico. It's never actually Mexico. So it's a shame that we don't learn more about the other countries, the truisms that what they are. It's a shame, but it's true. You're like you explained it. It gives us a different perspective of what it is. I've never been, so I can't tell. I've been to Mexico 4 times. Twice it was drunk, so I don't know if they count. But that's
Beautiful to be in Mexico City and Puebla and Cuernavaca and all those places. It's just so beautiful. I advise you to go over there and have a little vacation. 'Cause that's where it's at. That's the place to be, and the people are beautiful. And I mean, you're missing out if you haven't been over there lately. But anyway, yes, it
yeah.
is.
Well, I don't deny it. I don't say that you're wrong. I just won't go because I'm afraid they won't let me back. So no, I just
You're Native American. This country was yours before we got here. This is your
yeah, I
country,
know. I know, but if I'm in Texas, they think I'm Mexican. But if I'm in New York, they think I'm Puerto Rican, bro. It doesn't work for me.
right? You're good.
Vivian says, "How do I explain myself?" Beautiful song. She loves it. There you go. So I mean, it's cool
Thank
that
you,
yeah
Vivian Chavez. Thank you very much.
that we have all these great that you're able.
Maricela también. Maricela Gonzalez from Veracruz, good friend of mine.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching.
thank you, Maricela. Yeah, it's great that we have these that you're able to share with us to help us grow as people to better understand. I think that's beautiful, you know, and I really do like that. That you're sharing with us your beautiful music because it is good, and that's what I say. I like that. Great songs, Rey Arturo.
Thank you,
The very
Alma.
best to you. Yeah, so that's cool. And then Gavino says, "Hola, Rey." And so
Yeah,
Gavino
Gavino
says,
Perez. We have to talk about Gavino. Gavino is an awesome person. Gavino Promotions. He's the person that got me here, and he's such a great person. He's the one promoting my music with all the radio stations. So shout out to Gavino Promotions. Thank you for all the hard work that you do, and keep on doing what you're doing because it's working, and we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna work together, and we're gonna grow as promoter and artist, and everybody's going to get to see us on stage one day. So here we go.
For
yeah,
sure.
Gavino's a great guy. He's been nominated several times as
Mhm.
promoter of the year, and
Well deserved too.
he's well deserved. And I think that's really awesome that we have that connection that we're able to
Mhm.
share. We have that open door policy. My voice is escaping me. I'm sorry, Patricia. Do you want to say anything before I run out of my voice goes completely?
Salud.
No, I'm looking forward to the next song. And yes, Gavino and you, I think, are going to go, very far, many places. He puts in the hard work, and I can see that you're going to put in the hard work as well. I mean, you've been in the industry a long time, and now is your time to be out there and shine. So, looking forward to what you have coming up. Y'all, both of y'all have coming up. But do we have another video, sir?
Well,
Yeah,
hold
we
on.
do.
If Let's hold out from the other video so we can talk a little bit more. The bottom line is to get to know the people, for the people to know my songs, and calling all the managers, all the promoters out there that need Rey Arturo and his musical band to get on stage, and Victoria and Houston, Abilene, West Texas, anywhere we're ready to go on stage and give them a show and be with all the big artists. And I hope you all like my music, and we're ready. We're ready to go all over Texas, and this is where I was born. This is where I belong. And now you know who I am, and I expect you all to follow me and listen to my music, and let's make it happen.
Yeah, it's definitely a plus that you are ready and excited to go on and to get out and to do your shows. That's one of the things that we have to do in order to support the music in itself. Is we have to go to their shows. We have to go, and that's the way we support it, is by going to their shows and going and buying their merch and buying their music. That's how you help them. I've already made that statement plenty of times, that streaming the music is good. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad. I'm not telling you not to stream the music, but just streaming the music is not good enough, because to stream a song is 0.007 of a cent. That's not even 1 penny. It's 0.007 of a percent of a penny. You stream it.
I was talking to.
Go ahead.
I was talking to Gavino like a couple of days ago, and I told Gavino, get a hold of Frank Salazar, because I know Frank Salazar is he's a promoter in the Victoria area, and tell him we're ready to get on stage, and I need him and he needs me, so let's get on stage and make it happen. Yeah. But we were talking too about the Tejano Music Awards. I know we submitted our application last year to get into the Tejano Music Awards and go to the fanfare, and it just didn't happen. Not last year. Well, we're hoping to get into the Tejano Music Award soon. So, Bino, if you're listening, I'm your guy, and let's make it happen.
Bino listens, but he always waits till the after. He watches it after. Or when I talk to him and I was like, "Did you watch the show last night?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then he'll put it on. I'm like, "You didn't watch it, fool." So
he's a very busy person, that's for sure.
Yeah, he tries to make himself busy. Real quick, let me catch up real quick. Marisela Gonzalez Santiago says, "Hola Arturo, un abrazo tu amigo Carlos Mac." Anna V says, "Great songs, the very best of you." Vivian Chavez says, "Yeah, let's hear the next song. I'm sure it's going to be awesome." Nikki Hernandez says, "I like it." Marcela says, "Saludos." So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Nikki.
This is the song "Darling" that I wanted to play earlier as well. First of all, Como Le Explico, that's the song that we used for the promo. This is a different song. This is called "Darling." Once again, this is gonna, if you're ready to dance, mija, you get up there. You better put on your chanclas and get to going, because this song will get you. It goes like this. This is "Darling." It's from Rey Arturo Ruiz. That is Rey Arturo Ruiz, and that is the Barbie Chick. I'm just NDO right here on Cubo Radio.
También te vas, llévate todos tus besos, darling, llévate las ganas que tengo de amarte. De ti no mires atrás, conmigo ya no hay medias tintas. Decídete, te quedas o te vas. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón. Si no estás, cielo, yo por ti me muero. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón. Si no estás, cielo, pues ya no te quiero. demás. Pero si quieres recordarlo, si no hay amor, ¿para qué estás a mi lado? Y si quieres regresar, piénsalo primero, pues te amaré de aquí hasta el cielo. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón, si no estás, cielo, yo por ti me muero. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón, si no estás, baby, pues ya no te quiero. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón, si no estás, cielo, yo por ti me muero. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón, si no estás, baby, pues ya no te quiero. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón, si no estás, cielo, yo por ti me muero. Si te vas, darling, o te quedas, corazón, si no estás, baby, pues ya no te quiero.
There you go. Si te vas, darling. Ah, no vas.
Yeah. So anyway, so this song, we recorded this video in Cuernavaca, Juliantla Guerrero. That's where Juan Sebastian was born, and he lives there. And I got invited to Juliantla Guerrero, and we were there. And you have to ask permission to the commissioner and everybody just to go into the little town. And you have to be invited by someone who's born there. And we decided to record part of the video there. As you can see, we were in Juan Sebastian's grave around there, and we got permission and we recorded it there. And I'm really excited. That song belongs to Jose Luis Macias and Juan Carlos Macias out of Cerro Azul, Veracruz. And they gave me that song, and I was really excited to record that song, and I've liked it ever since. And when I get on stage to sing it, it's a real jam. I really like it.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a fun song. It's very danceable. It's got catchy tune, and I just something about it makes me smile when I hear that song. I really like it. And once again, that's the whole purpose that we like to do our show, is to give people the opportunity to fall in love with this music, because they get to enjoy it, and they get to they have the opportunity to fall in love with it. And it's just something about it that I really just enjoy it. I really like the way it sounds. I really like the way the music is composed. It's not like a lot of stuff thrown at you. Sometimes music can be really convoluted and just a lot of noise coming at you. It's and this is not an insult, but it's an credit to the fact that it can say a lot with just being simple song that's very well constructed. You don't have to have a lot of everything, just as long as it's played well, it's presented well, and it gives a fun, good, clean image, a message that can be shared. And I'm telling you, for me, it's like, man, I want to get up and shake my ass and something, because it's a fun song. What do you
I
think?
want to see that.
You want to see? No, you don't want to see that. I got too big of an ass to be moving, girlfriend.
So anyway, so I also want to say hi to Lee Garza Agency, because he's the one that started me over here in Texas, and they've been very supportive. Lee Garza out of Dallas, Texas. Thank you very much for your support. And also Johnny Ramirez. Johnny Ramirez, I don't know if you know Johnny, but Johnny, he's out of Eagle Pass, Texas, and he's lived in Austin all his life. He helps me a lot to get on Tejano Nation, and he with all the flyers and everything. He's like the backbone of my career here in the United States. So I want to send a shout out to them, since I was talking to Lee Garza, as a matter of fact, right before I got on the show. I said, Lee, how long were you in the Tejano Music Awards? And he said, since 1980. He was 6 years in the Tejano Music Awards. So he's like a maverick. He's a maverick and a legend to not to be reckoned with. And I accept his criticism, his support, and I thank him from here. Thank you for everything you do, because he had Pira Studio and he had Selena. He had a bunch of artists when he was in the radio, and I want to thank him and send him a shout out from here. Him and Johnny and Gavino Promotions and everybody that helps me, everybody that backs me up, that's been there for me, and I really appreciate it. And like I said, thank you, Lawrence, for this opportunity to be here with you and expose my music to the world. Thank you.
No, not a problem. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to share. We're here to make sure that music gets out into the community, gets out into the hemisphere, so that way people can listen to it. People can fall in love with it. That's our main objective.
Yep.
Barbie's got Show Off Promotions, and Show Off Promotions is all about leveling up the Latin community in all aspects. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to promote Hispanic, the Hispanic agenda.
Yep.
I'm Native American, but my wife is Hispanic. My wife is first generation Mexican, and it's a wonderful thing to. Who's doing it? If we can't do it for ourselves, who's going to do it for us? Nobody will. So we have to do it together. We got to do it together. We have to do it together and help each other out. Help each other. The only way we can do is together.
What is Alejandro? Saludos, Alejandro. David Olivares don't do nothing on me. No, saludos.
Saludos. That was the other comment that I was going to say. It's kind of tantamount to David Olivares and his, where he had that string of music. You
know what? I've had like 8 or 9 people send me a picture of him doing one of his songs, and everybody wants to compare him, the way we move, what have you. Yeah. But we have our own different being, right? But the resemblance, sure, as far as the hat and what have you. But other than that, we're okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's more like the
I think it's the vibe, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's the vibe. For me, it was more the vibe than anything else. Yeah. David is fine. Let David be David. You're Rey Arturo. You're a totally different entity. But we have a tendency to make comparisons which are not necessarily valid or necessary. I mean, a good friend of mine, Marcus Daniels, he's a Black Tejano artist. Everybody wants to compare him to D from Culturas, but they're totally different. If you talk to D, and D is like, bah, 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 he's rapid fire. And you talk to Marcus Daniel, and Marcus is like, yeah, we had a good time. Yeah, they're real slow. They're two totally different guys, but just because they're Black, they want to make them the same. No, they're not. Just because you have a black hat and David Olivares has a black hat, yeah, they want to, and it's not. You're a different person, but
absolutely,
you have a similar vibe, though. I like the way.
Yeah, it's the vibe.
I don't know what it is. It's a vibe. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I can't put it into words, but you got something that's kind of reminds me of that. But I'm not saying that you are. I'm not saying that you're copying him. That's not what I'm saying. It's just it was something that kind of stuck I was like, he reminds me of a young David Olivares, but he sings more like a I can't put it. It'll hit me though. Si te vas, darling. Maricela says, Gavino says, any radio station wants to set up interviews with Rey Arturo Rios, please contact Gavino Promotions at 956-392-3661. That is 956-392-3661. That's Gavino Promotions. That's where you contact him if you want to get a hold of Gavino Promotions to book Rey Arturo Ruiz for an interview on your show. I have a couple of friends that I'll go ahead and pass on your information so that way you can go ahead and get there and set it up with them. Vivian Chavez says, great song. That's what it is. You're right, Vivian. That's what I was saying. Just a good song. It's really good. Vivian says, I agree. Definitely. Felicidades, Arturo. Cada día es un mejor intérprete. Felicidades y un puro para adelante.
Puro para adelante, dices. Okay. Saludos, Carlos Macías, hasta Cerro Azul, Veracruz. Se te aprecia.
There you go.
So anyhow,
por confiar en los otros temas. There you go. We'll play some more music. David Vela, hello, Indio. David Vela from Oakland is watching. The Raiders in the house. Alejandra
David Bellas.
Garcia says, didn't mean any disrespect. It was mostly like a compliment. Yes, that's right.
Oh
And
yeah,
you're right.
we didn't take it as disrespect. It's definitely a
No.
compliment.
Yeah, definitely a compliment. Please, we're just kind of clarifying it. That's all. We're just clarifying the air.
Thank
We're
you.
not putting anybody down. Everything's cool.
Oh.
I just wanted to make sure that we understand where that comparison is from, just so that we'll better understand. Because everybody's an individual. Everybody has their. It's like our show, T2M, Talk to Me Podcast. Everybody says Beauty and the Beast, and it's.
I'm honored.
Trisha
Either way,
and
I'm
me.
honored.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm honored. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. But we're here and we're enjoying ourselves. Now, real quick, for those of y'all that want to get some more music, because he's got a good catalog. Like he said earlier, he started in the 90s. So if you want some more catalog from Rey Arturo, what you could do is go over to his iTunes page. And in case you don't know where his iTunes page is, what? There it is, the QR code that'll take to Rey Arturo's artist page right there. You click on that QR code, it'll take you to his iTunes page, and you can go ahead and not only download the songs that you just heard earlier, Como Le Explico and Darling, but you can buy all of his music there. See that? See how I do that, man? There you go, just like that, brother. You just click on it, and it'll take you there. You can buy all the music, and hombre, we do awesome things here, bro. We're all like magical and everything. so talk to me. There's another song that you do, Tocar tus sueños. I like that one. Where did that one come from, brother?
Tocar tus sueños is a song from Fer Cisneros. He's out of McAllen, Texas. Saludos también para Fer Cisneros. Yeah, that's a song that we recorded also over there in Puebla. And I move around with my songs, and it's coming out. That video came out. I did a video for a girl in Ciudad de Mexico that asked me to sing it, and I sent it. I sent her the video and what have you. But recently, we're gonna have another video and a new song coming out late October. It's being put on Spotify and iTunes, and then we're gonna do a tour de medios in La Ciudad de Mexico and Monterrey. So that's going to be our next big release. Hopefully we can release it on Tejano Nation and all over Texas. And I'm excited because I just finished recording that video in Monterrey, Nuevo León, like a week ago. So I'm all excited for that new upcoming song, because I try to record a video every 2 or 3 months and record a song. And that's what we're doing. We're constantly recording so we can get llegar al público querido más que nada. That's our main objective. So we're excited that we have a new song coming out late October. So be on the lookout for that.
Well, go ahead and make sure that you send it to us so that we can put it on the air and let people go ahead and listen to it, and so we can share it and give people the opportunity, like I said before, to fall in love with the song. And so let's go ahead and take a listen to it. Vivian Chavez says, "What a great name, Rey Arturo." By the way, yeah, it's unique, isn't it? And his logo is the crown. He wears a crown, and I've noticed. I really appreciate that you have your band in similar colors, and they're always dressed well. And I know that's kind of a nominal thing for some people, but for me, to have a band that has some sense of semblance, is really means that you're going out of your way to give a good show. Sometimes people don't wear, they're just guys in t-shirts, that guy's in shorts, that guy's in, baggy, jogging suits. It's just like, that doesn't say anything to me. But if everybody's dressed up, they all look the same, the singer's sharp, looking good, everything else, that to me tells me they're making an effort to give me a good show.
It's attractive too.
Yeah, it is attractive. It is. But if they're all dressed like kind of hokey, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a fashion designer out of Cuernavaca, Mexico. He's a real good friend of mine. He happens to be the nephew of Joan Sebastian. His name is Antonio Figueroa. So he does all our clothes, all our outfits for the band, for me. So a shout out to Antonio Figueroa out in Cuernavaca, Morelos. He's from Guerrero from where Juan Sebastian's from, and he's the one that does it. He's a fashion designer for el diseñador de los artistas. So yeah, thank you for noticing.
Yeah, well, I pay attention, and that's really awesome though. But I mean, to me, like I said, it does show that you're ready to put on a show for the audience, show for people to better to see it. Carlos Max says, puedes poner el tema de Loco.
Loco. Yeah, I have. That's another tema. Que Loco. It's on YouTube, but yes, either or.
Well, I don't think I have that one, but let's go ahead and take a listen to Tocar Tus Sueños. This is from Rey Arturo. It's part of his catalog, like I said. And this is another one of these really good songs that I hope that you guys fall in love with and give it an opportunity to listen to, buy it, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. That is the Rey Arturo, Barbie Chick, and Indio here on Cubo Radio.
Thank you. Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Yo soy Rey Arturo Rios. Les voy a cantar una canción que se llama Tocar tus sueños para todos ustedes. Es que conocí una persona en la Ciudad de México que me pidió que le cantara una de mis canciones al amor de su vida. Y claro que acepté. Y esta canción va dedicada muy especialmente para María Luisa Palacio Carvajal, hasta Medellín, Colombia. Un fuerte abrazo hasta Medellín, Colombia, para todo mi Colombia querido. Desde Monterrey, Nuevo León, para todos ustedes. Y ahí les va las palabras que me pidió que le dijera. Te amo, quizás no sea la persona perfecta para ti. Cometo errores, tengo miles de defectos, pero hago lo posible por enamorarte y hacerte feliz cada día. Para que te sientas bien con cada palabra y cada frase de amor, para que te enamores y seas feliz junto a mí. Te amo, ojitos lindos, y gracias por darme ese espacio y tiempo en tu vida y en tu corazón. Me haces feliz con cada palabra que me digas. Me haces bien con tu forma de ser. Amo que me ames, mi amor bonito. Hoy, como siempre, estoy pensando en ti. Te amo, María Luisa Palacio Carvajal. De parte de Miris Arellano Aranda, desde la Ciudad de México. Para ti.
Cosa que decirte y el que habla es mi corazón. Es que no soporto verte triste, saber que en tu alma hay un gran dolor. Yo sé que te han lastimado y que tienes miedo volver a querer. Y yo quedaría mi vida por abrazarte y tocar tu piel. Tocar tus sueños, alcanzar tus sentimientos, entrar a tus pensamientos, respirar tu aliento y tu pasión. Tocar el cielo, ir tomados de la mano con un beso enamorado, acariciar tu alma y tu corazón. Mirar el mundo a través de tus ojos, bailar al ritmo de tu palpitar. Tus fantasías descubrir poco a poco, hasta adueñarme de tu suspirar. Que decirte y el que habla es mi corazón. Es que no soporto verte triste, saber que en tu alma hay un gran dolor. Yo sé que te han lastimado y que tienes miedo volver a querer. Y yo quedaría mi vida por abrazarte y tocar tu piel. Tocar tus sueños, alcanzar tus sentimientos, entrar a tus pensamientos, respirar tu aliento y tu pasión. Tocar el cielo y tomados de la mano con un beso enamorado, acariciar tu alma y tu corazón. Mirar el mundo a través de tus ojos, bailar al ritmo de tu palpitar. Tus fantasías descubrir poco a poco, hasta adueñarme de tu suspirar.
That was really cool. I like that video.
Yeah, there
Thank
you
you, thank
go.
you, thank you.
That was once again showing your different sides. That one's kind of
Mhm.
more on the norteño cumbia kind of side, but
Right.
it's danceable. It's really enjoyable kind of song. It's a different singing uh, uh, way for you, which I really appreciate. You're really showing us your diversity and what you can do, which is what all artists should do. And not stay safe, stay in this little box, but really expand yourself, which is awesome. And that's why I like playing these songs to give people an understanding of what these songs are and why they should give you an opportunity to be on their playlist and request your music, of course. Request it, go out to your shows, and whenever you're going to be performing, hopefully we can make that happen for you
Thank
to
you.
do that as well. So I really like it. We've got some more. We got another song that I wanted to show as well. That one's the "Como Explicar" song, which I,
Oh,
I think is another great song. Tell me a little bit about that song, "Como Explicar." Where's that one from?
¿cómo explicar? That's a song I recorded in Puebla, and we released it. And I only did a video there in the studio, and I just released that not too long ago. And Edson Mendez, he was a producer in Puebla, and he's part of my band because we're like Rey Arturo Rios y el grupo Jaguares del Sur. Jaguares del Sur, they're the other musicians from Puebla, and he's my producer. And we work together to get on stage because we've been to like Grandeza Hispana in Ciudad de Mexico, and we received an award over there for best band and best musical band, right? And we were all there like a couple years ago, and then we just got invited again to Trilogía de Oro in la Ciudad de Mexico. That will be in I don't know the name. I don't remember the name, but I'll be in November. November, I'll be in Ciudad de Mexico in Líderes de América receiving an award for Hombre del Año en el Grupero y Tex-Mex. So I'll be over there singing a couple of songs, and I'm debating whether to sing "Darling" or "Tocar tus sueños." But yeah, I'll be there November 14th in Ciudad de Mexico with all the big stars, walking the red carpet like Tejano Music Awards, something similar to that, and I'm excited because we'll be over there in November. So this music's really opening doors for me, and I'm very grateful that I can come out to all the music to the whole world. But that song that Carlos was talking about, "Que Loco," that's a really nice song in my opinion, right? "Que Loco." I don't know if you have any chance. You didn't even know we had that song, so you probably won't be able to YouTube it. But esa se la debemos para la próxima. So yeah, and "Cómo explicar," like I said, we recorded that in Puebla, and we're excited to get all over the stage in Texas. And I don't know when they have the next concert in Victoria. They have after January or February, they have big concerts over here in Texas that you know of.
Uh, well, there's a you know what
I think there's one in November, right? Coming up.
yeah, there's one. You know what? I don't have my calendar in front of me, so because I'm so busy, I'm always being pulled left and right. I just know the immediate that's here and now, and so we've got six the here at the end of the month. This is a Hispanic Heritage Month here in the United States, and so I'm sure there's plenty of them. I know we got Dia de los Muertos coming up in October, and that we've got some in November. It kind of slows down because of the holidays. But then, and New Year's Eve, there's always a bunch of stuff that's going on in New Year's Eve. But let's go ahead and take a listen to Que Loco. I do have it actually. I just didn't put it on the roster. But let's go ahead and take a listen to it so that we can hear and understand it and see what Carlos Mac is trying to suggest to us, and also Rey Arturo. This is Que Loco, so that we can take a listen to it. It goes like this.
Hope you like it. Hope you all like it.
Qué loca es la vida, qué extraño yo me siento, qué largo es el tiempo cuando tú no estás conmigo, qué loco es el destino Qué loco es el camino cuando tú y yo solo somos amigos. Qué loco, qué loco. ¿Qué me has dado si estoy enamorado como un loco de ti, intensamente de ti? ¿Qué me has dado si estoy ilusionado, obviamente de ti, intensamente? Qué loca es la vida, qué extraño yo me siento, qué largo es el tiempo cuando tú no estás conmigo. Qué loco es lo que vivo, qué extraño es el tiempo y el calor cuando te pienso, y el frío si no te miro. ¿Qué me has dado si estoy enamorado como un loco de ti, intensamente de ti? ¿Qué me has dado si estoy ilusionado, obviamente de ti, intensamente de ti? Si estoy enamorado como un loco de ti, intensamente de ti. ¿Qué me has dado si estoy ilusionado, obviamente de ti, intensamente?
There you go. That's a really good song. I like that one, and I love the landscape that you put on in the music video. That gives us a wonderful perspective of once again of Mexico that we don't get an opportunity to see. For those of us that haven't been to that part of of the continent, you know,
That's,
we
that's
you know
Puebla, Puebla.
yeah we take it for granted that we call ourselves Americans, but we don't realize that the whole continent is America. You know, including Canada and Mexico. That's America. It's not just U.S. You know, so and it's beautiful. It is a beautiful landscape, and I can see the volcano in the background. You know, very majestic. It looks really awesome. So you are lucky to experience it live, but even you know we have to give you our thanks for sharing that with us in your music video. For those of us that have not seen it,
Yeah, it's
you know,
beautiful.
yeah, oftentimes we go through life and we're in, on freeways, stuck in traffic jams and stuck in buildings, behind a computer screen doing our work and everything else, but we don't get to see the beauty that God has created for all of us to enjoy. And that's a rarity. And thank you so very much for sharing that with us, because that's beautiful. It's a beautiful country. It really looks amazing. And I envy you because I don't have that opportunity to go there. And that's not. And it's not that I won't go. Don't put
Yes,
that
you
in
will.
my mouth. That's not what I'm saying. But I just, I've never thought of going there. It's one of those things, it's never crossed my mind, but I've never, like I said, what do I know of the country? Only what I've seen on TV or in movies. And it's unfortunate because we don't see the beauty that you just showed us there in that video. And
Thank you.
that's the sad part about it, is because that's a different perspective. It's beautiful for what it is. And I just thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you so
You
very
know,
much. That's really awesome.
let me give you a little rundown of how we recorded that video late at night where that Ferris wheel is at. It was late at night, like 11 o'clock at night, and we said let's record right here where that wheel is at. And we didn't have no lighting, and guess what? We had the local police department put like 6 or 7 cars in front of us, and they all turned on their headlights, and that's how we managed to record that video in front of that Ferris wheel.
That's cool.
So it was, yeah.
That's funny because I've done something like that where I didn't have enough light, and actually it was a photo shoot. I didn't have enough light, and I didn't bring my lamps went out. Because we were doing photos, my spotlights went out, and so I didn't have my battery backup. So what I did was just move my car, and I used a reflector from my headlights to take and those were the better pictures because the light was better. It was reflecting off. It was much softer. So I understand, and it's pretty awesome that you were able to get the police to help you out.
That is
Jose
cool.
Luis Macias Lara says, "Saludos, amigo Rey Arturo Rios. How are you doing, brother? Thank you so very much for joining us."
Jose
So,
Luis Macias Lara, he's the songwriter for Darling, and he's a
cool.
songwriter. Him and his brother Juan Carlos Macias, he's a songwriter for Que Loco. And so they're my songwriters from Cerro Azul, Veracruz. Saludos, Jose Luis. Aquí andamos, echándole con todo.
there you go. Thank you so very much for joining us, man. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, we've gotten to the part of the show where we go ahead and we let you go ahead and say your thank you, do your shout outs. And let me go ahead and bring up your QR code so that way people can know where to go for your artist page. They can go ahead and wait, that's this way. There you go. And scan the artist page. And that will take you to iTunes so you can buy his music. Don't just buy one, buy the whole album. He's got a ton of them. And he's got lots of great music that you can enjoy. And if you're a newfound fan or if you're just a regular fan, go to the artist page and buy his music. That's how you support your artist. That's how you make music happen. That's how you keep it going. By going to their shows, buying their merch, buying their music. It stays there with you. So let's go ahead and give not Jose, Rey Arturo Ruiz an opportunity to go ahead and say your thank yous, brother. It's just going to be you by yourself. We're going to go ahead and step out. It's just you. Just whatever you want to say your thank yous, make sure that you mention where they can get a hold of you, okay?
It's funny that you say Rey Arturo Rios. It's Rey Arturo Rios, but I'm really Rey Arturo Gonzalez Rios. But I put Rios to, because there's 6 Arturo Gonzalez in my family. So I put Rios so I can be distinguished. But anyhow, I want to say hi to the Tocho Morocho Grupero. They've been helping me out throughout the years. And last time I had an interview, I didn't do a shout out to the Tocho Morocho Grupero. So saludo de Tocho Morocho Grupero. Juan Ángel Flores Cantú, my manager in Mexico, también un fuerte saludo. También a todos los compositores que me han ayudado a través de los años, a Miguel Ibarra, a Fer Cisneros, a José Luis Macías, a Juan Carlos Macías, a los hermanos Galindos, a todos los compositores que me ayudan that throughout the years. I go shout out to everybody. Un fuerte abrazo a todos mis fans que me apoyan y todo. Y también les quiero dar el teléfono de Lee Garza Agency out of Dallas, Texas. If you want to get a hold of us so we can do shows in your city, in Texas, all over Texas and the United States, we're available. And we're going to start touring here in the United States. You can call Lee Garza Agency at 469-219-9777. That phone number for Lee Garza Agency is 469-219-9777. And also Gavino Promotions, his phone number is 956-392-3661. His phone number is 956-392-3661. And if you want to get a hold of my music, Spotify, like Rey Arturo Rios, y Los Jaguares del Sur, and you can watch me on Facebook as Rey Arturo Rios, and on Instagram as Rey Arturo Rios 777. Shout out to everybody, and I hope you like my music, and I hope you follow me, and I hope to see you all over Texas and the United States on stage and any upcoming events. And I give a shout out to Frank Salazar. I'm here for you. I need you and you need me as an artist. So let's make it happen. And Bino, I'm ready to get on the Tejano Music Awards as soon as possible. God bless you and God bless everybody and God bless America. Hasta pronto.
Yeah, go. Thank you so very much. Yeah, Vivian says que Dios le bendiga a Rey Arturo Ruiz. So
amen, amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivian. I appreciate you, girlfriend. No, so there it is. Lee Garza right there, 469-219-9777. Gavino Promotions at 956-392-3661. We'll leave that up there for y'all so that way you can get a hold of that and go ahead and write those down, jot those down. And of course, there is the QR code. So that way it'll take you to the iTunes so you can go ahead and get his music. Buy the music. Buy it. Don't just put it on Spotify. Buy it. So that way it's on your phone. So that way when you go, hey man, I know this guy. His name is Rey Arturo. It's really awesome. Check it out. Oh man, it's buff.
So what about Barbie? Barbie, you never said anything in the whole night. We got to hear you say something, Barbie.
I do.
Yeah.
I don't like to interrupt when the men are talking, but yes, it's great conversation. You know what I like about you? You're very enthusiastic to get the show on the road. And I love that, especially, coming back out into the scene. I love that you're doing podcasting. Podcasting is an awesome opportunity for your people to start following you, start asking questions, see a different side of you, or just get to know you. And I am looking forward to a live show, sir. So maybe I will see you at the TMAs. We will see.
Thank
Yeah.
you. God, I hope we see each other over there.
And definitely one of the things I think is also pertinent is giving people the opportunity to hear your music, to fall in love with your music is basically what we want to do. And this is your house, brother. Whenever you want to come back to the show, you're more than welcome to come back. When you have your new song and you're ready to promote it, tell Gavino to set it up so that we can have you back, because that's what we're all about. The only way we can make this world, this Tejano world better is together. That's the only way.
Absolutely together. And since we lost Selena Quintanilla, and it was a big heartache for all of us, I urge the Tejano industry to give opportunity to the new coming artists, and let us pave the way. Let us pave the way with el público, with all the public. Let us pave the way to keep on growing, and that way Tejano music and all kinds of music and the Latin community can come together, and we can make it happen and come together as a whole, right? Because that was a big loss, and there's a lot of talent out there. And if we all come together, and we can make it happen. Big things can happen if we come together. So let's make it happen. I'm excited.
Yeah, most definitely. And you know what? I have nothing but high hopes for you. I think that you will do it. Once again, there is Lee Garza's number for you to go ahead and give him a call, Gavino, so that way you can set him up. And if you are a new artist, if you are a band and you want to get your music heard, go ahead and send in your information to admin@cuboradio.net. And it has to have two things. First, it has to be recorded by industry standards. And the second thing, it has to have an ISRC code. That is for you, not for me. So that way you can get your royalties, because Cubo Radio is a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, SOCOR. These QR codes, they will take you to iTunes. You can buy the music. We do not make any money from that transaction, but because we participate in the program, we do get a discount on our licenses, which is ASCAP, BMI, CSEC, and SOCOR. With that being said, thank you so very much. Barbie, do we have anything coming up with show-off promotions over the weekend?
I will be out and about. You know me. I'm just going to, go where the wind takes me. But there's a lot of shows going on this weekend. I just don't know which one I'm going to go to yet. I'm kind of, picking and choosing. But you know me. It's Thirsty Thursday, so I'm about to be out that door.
She's had to be there. And also, just give Rey Arturo a call if you have an opportunity for him to perform as well. If you have anything, go ahead and give him a call. He'll show up for your quinceañera, your divorce party, or you just want to just hear some good music. The way you get it done at your favorite club, at your favorite place to go out, they bring people in that they think you want. They don't know what you want. So go up and tell them, hey, you know what? There's a guy named Rey Arturo. Here's his music. He's pretty awesome. Bring him down. That's how it works. You don't have to let them decide. You tell them what you want, because they're just guessing. That's why they always bring the same people down, because it works the last time. But help them out and say, hey, dude, you already brought him like 6 times. Bring this guy. I want to hear the new music. That's how you do it. That's how it works out. Rey, thank you so very much, brother. I appreciate you mucho. Gracias por andar aquí con nosotros. I really do appreciate you being here. Like I said, this is your house. You can always come back anytime that you want to. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and leave you with Como Explicar. That's the other song that we didn't have there. Vivian Chavez. Let's see here. Beautiful words, India. Thank you so very much, Vivian. I do appreciate you. And with that being said, Ray, I just need you to stick around after the show for some radio business we need to take care of. But with that being said, thank you so very much to each and every one of y'all that were here. Just remember that if today was not your day, if you had a bad day today, just remember every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. With that being said, adios. God bless. Be human to each other. With that, here is Como Explicar from Rey Arturo Ruiz. Rey Arturo Gonzalez Ruiz, or is it Rey Gonzalez Arturo Ruiz?
Rey Arturo Gonzalez Rios, but my artist name is Rey Arturo Rios, but I'm first Gonzalez Rios. But yeah, it is what it is.
I've been messing it up this whole time, and I apologize.
No worries.
That's bad.
Un fuerte abrazo a toda mi gente latina y que Diosito me los bendiga a todos. Buenas noches.
There you go. Thank you so very much. That is the Barbie Chick. This is Ray. I'm Indio. Cuval Radio. We'll see you next time, guys. On Monday, I have the one and only Monica Saldivar. So be joining us on Monday. We'll see y'all next time. It goes like this.
Más volveré a sentir tu presencia en mí. ¿Cómo explicar? ¿Cómo remediar? Si ya decidiste a no verme más. ¿Cómo he de explicarle? ¿Cómo dialogarle a mi corazón que tan aferrado a ti se volvió y que un día lluvioso se ahogó de amor? ¿Cómo puedo remediar? Dime qué le hago a todo este amor. Dime, ¿acaso, niña, si me toca a mí el estar sufriendo por amarte? No me queda más que aceptarlo así. No tengo derecho a hacerte infeliz. No me queda más, es la realidad. Si ya decidiste a no verme más, ¿cómo he de explicarle? ¿Cómo dialogarle a mi corazón que tan aferrado a ti se volvió y que un día lluvioso se ahogó de amor? ¿Cómo puedo remediar? Dime qué le hago a todo este amor. Dime, ¿acaso, niña, si me toca a mí el estar sufriendo por amarte?